Good afternoon and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. My name is Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us today and every week. And of course, we have some absolutely amazing pets with amazing stories to tell. And we can't wait to introduce you to this adorable girl. And as you can tell, you're in for a big treat today. No tricks. It's our Halloween episode. Make sure to stick around for more cuties like Francesca. And speaking of cuties, we have lots of kitty friends with us today, including this sweet cat. If you're a fan of gaming or watching TV, then you'll definitely be a fan of Sony. We'll tell you about his story in just a bit. And we are so happy to report that 703 spay-neuter vouchers distributed, 488 pets were vaccinated, 195 pets were microchipped, and 21 pitties were adopted, all in a day's work at Fix It Up Save's 6th annual Pitty Palooza this past Saturday. This is an event we're extremely proud to be a part of every year, along with our Fix It Up Save partners. And this event provides free and low-cost services to so many pets in our community, while also giving forever homes to deserving pitties from AHS and our shelter and rescue partners. We're so excited to share that all 6 of AHS's adoptable American Pit Bull Terriers were adopted within the first 28 minutes of the event. So happy new homes to Luna, Mia, Irene, and Amber, Diesel, and Story. This event is not possible without the support of the Nina Mason Pulliam Charitable Trust and PetSmart Charities. And if you're as big of a fan of The Lion King as I am, then you're sure to love my co-host today. This is adorable Timon. He is a 4-month-old orange tabby who was brought to the Arizona Humane Society as an owner surrender about a week ago when they just had 2 in their house to care for. This sweet, playful kitty loves to romp around with his litter mates, who you'll meet later on in the show, and of course, take some cute little cat naps once he's done playing all day. You can meet the funny little Timon at our Campus for Compassion today. And now this little ham has been just absolutely playing it up. This curvaceous lady wants to go home. What do you think, Lisa?
Francesca, we're having all kinds of issues today. She wants to be on my lap. We're having wardrobe issues. She's full-figured, so her Superman or her Spider-Man cape does not want to stay on. But this sweetheart was confiscated, believe it or not. Our EAMTs were called out for, she had a big mass that was hanging kind of between her legs here. And so she was brought back to our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital after she was confiscated. And they took a look at that. She had some other illness, or like got a little cold, and they took the mass off. It was a non-cancerous mass. But she is a sweetheart. 7-year-old Francesca. She's really smart. She knows all kinds of tricks. I'm going to show you her tricks for treats here. She sees my, okay, here's my treats. Okay, Francesca, speak. Speak, sweetie. Speak. Francesca, speak. Always happens. We get on camera, nothing works. But she does speak. She knows paw, sit. She is absolutely the sweetest thing in the world, and I think she pretty much likes looking at herself in the camera here. So 7-year-old, sweet as can be, our little lab mix here, 7, perfect age. She's house trained. She knows the rules already. So come down, and she will show you a private session. Her wardrobe will be fixed, and she'll show you all of her tricks.
Oh, yeah, and I lied earlier. We do have tricks. So Francesca was just saving it. Thank you so much, Lisa. We hope she finds a home soon. And speaking of finding a forever home, here is a cute adoption pup date. Back in July of 2018, Adriana visited the felines of AHS's Campus for Compassion to browse, but we all know how that goes. She adopted Jinx, an adorable orange tabby kitten who had just finished healing from a tail injury, and now Adriana says she cannot imagine life without him. He's always there to greet me when I come home, always knows when I've had a bad day, and is overall just a wonderful companion. Jinx's new mom said, and without your team's dedication and hard work to save animals, I wouldn't have my best friend. We just love hearing that and are so glad Jinx and Adriana found each other. We just love that. And for anyone who is a big gamer or maybe watching TV on one of Sony's devices, you're sure to fall in love with this kitty. But even if you're not into that, I think someone's going to want this adorable little Sony. Janine.
Sony is, I'm having a ball back here, you know. He's climbing me like a tree. It's so funny because he's so well adjusted, because he came in as a little stray with his brother, and their eyes were still shut. They were teeny tiny. They barely lost their umbilical cord, and we took him into our bottle baby ICU, which is around-the-clock care, 24/7, manned by our our volunteers and our staff. And these little babies have to be fed every 2 to 3 hours, which is amazing that otherwise they would not survive without their mom. So we have to take care of them is just like the mom would, exactly like the mom would. So he spent about 9 days in the bottled baby ICU, and then Latonia is his foster mom, and she took both the brothers and raised them until they're this size, this was back in late August when they came in. So that just shows how much care you need just to raise a little baby. But our ICU has been a wonderful addition to our shelter, and we've saved thousands and thousands of lives. So, but because of our climate being so great here, our kitten season lasts a lot longer than most states. So it's still in full force going on right now. It'll be a few more weeks for it to finally end up, and around winter is when it closes down for a while, gives everybody a little break, and then spring comes and here comes the babies again. But look at how when they are raised in a foster home, they're like the best kittens.
Yes, so great. And you're also an amazing foster hero, so thank you for that, Janine. And AHS is in need of foster heroes, like you said. Sweet Callie is a 10-month-old pug mix who is just one of our many pets who are looking for a foster hero to crash with for just a few days while she recovers from a puppy cold, also known as kennel cough. Do you have a little extra space and love to give this pint-sized pooch or one of our other pets needing a foster today? Fostering is a great way to help our community's homeless pets from the comfort of your own home. While you care for one pet in need, you have also opened up their kennel for the next sick, injured, or abused pets who comes to us for help. Plus, foster heroes get the first right of refusal for adopting their pets. What else could you need? Visit azhumane.org/foster to see our pets in need of your help. And who doesn't love a beautiful gem, especially a snuggly one like Opal? Perry, I think you definitely hit the jackpot.
Really sweet little puppy, Kelsey. 2-year-old Jack Russell Terrier mix was a stray, thought to have been hit by a car, taken to an emergency animal clinic where she wasn't walking at that point. She was lame on her hind limbs. And then picked up by superstar EAMT Andy Gallo and taken back to the Arizona Humane Society Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital, where we did x-rays on her legs and saw that she had several fractures. Luckily, though, they weren't the kind of fractures that surgery was going to really repair. She really just needed some cage rest. Then she went to another superstar, Heather, our foster hero, who had her in her home for actually 2 months. And she's all good to go now. And I'll tell you what, Jack Russell Terriers have this reputation of being the crazy pogo stick dogs. What do you think? Lap dog all the way. She's adorable. She's extremely cute. You know, Halloween's coming up, and I know people just get the temptation to take their dogs out trick-or-treating with them. Not a great idea. You're going to have the kids in one arm. You're going to have bags of candy in the other. It's a big risk having a dog with you. First of all, they can get spooked, hit by cars, run away. So please keep the animals at home and let them enjoy Halloween a different way. But come on down and adopt this little gorgeous Jack Russell Opal.
So cute. Thank you, Perry. Great information. And there are no Scarlet letters here at POP, but we welcome a little kitty named Scarlet. Please tell us about her, Lisa.
I wish that you could hear her purring. She has a really loud purr for such a tiny little kitten, and she's also kneading on my hand if you'll watch her closely. Super friendly. We were contacted. This owner needed help. They quickly had 2 cats that they brought in, were indoor cats, and before they knew it, they had 9. And we all know how that happens. So they reached out to us for help with these sweet things. They're all very social, friendly kitties, but we knew that 9 was going to turn very quickly into double that and double that. We've all seen that graphic where 2 cats can turn into like 17,000 over the period of a year. So luckily, we were able to help them out, take them in. A few of these guys were a little bit sick, so they had an upper respiratory infection, which happens often when you have too many cats living in a small environment. And what they did was bring them back. They all were treated in our Second Chance Animal Trauma Hospital. Everybody was spayed and neutered, and we were able to get them off to great homes. So Scarlet here is the last kitten of that group and ready to be found a family of her very own.